Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rouse. I'm here to teach you some more math today. Aren't you so excited? This is lesson 2.7. We are dealing with the P's, PP. I know that sounds funny, but we're dealing with partial product. Okay, and so partial product, you're going to multiply each number out by the ones, 10, 100, thousands, and then add the products together. And I'll show you exactly what I mean by that. So if I have 182 times 6. Now in the last lesson, we would have expanded this out and times each separate. We're going to do that a little bit differently, though, in this lesson. And I know you're all going, just believe them, I can't do regrouping, it's driving me crazy. I know, I get it. But yeah, I like each of these steps, and I find that the kids actually really like them, and some kids can do some of these better than others. So, we are just going to focus on our place value. So we're going to go, we have the ones, then we'll go to the tens, then the hundreds, and then the thousands. That's what that says, I promise. So 2 times 6 is 12. Now, actually, the lesson, if you look at the example in the homework, I'm going to have the kids cross that out and probably do on the next one, because they have them start the other way. They have them start at the biggest number. I don't like that. So we're going to start out here at the smallest, because I think it hurts them when we do regrouping. So 2 times 6, I'm going to write down the whole number. So 2 times 6 is 12, okay, because I'm breaking apart based on each place value. Then I'm going to do 8 times 6. I'm going to the 10 spot. Here's my tens. Okay, so 8 times 6, right under that, I'm going to write, except, now Mr. Rouse just messed up, because it's in the 10, so I have to add a 0 for it being in that 10 spot. Then I can write the 48. And the biggest thing with here is make sure your kids are lining up numbers, because it gets crazy. Now I'm going to go to my hundreds. And because it's in the hundreds, how many zeros are in 100? Boo! 2. So I'm going to put 2 zeros here. And then 1 times 6 is 6. So then I'm going to add all those products. 2 plus 0 is 2. 8 plus 1 plus 0 is 9. And then 4 plus 6 is 10. There's nothing over here to regroup, so I just write down 10, and that's my answer. So let's try another one. You gotta love this guy. He's saying, ah. Okay, so here we go. If I have 183, is that what I just did? That number's too close, sorry. Let's get a little bit tougher. We'll go 379 times 4. Remember, we're going to do tens, then hundreds, sorry, my brain is all fried today. Okay, I'm going to do ones, come on, 1, 10, 100, and then in my thousand spot. So we're going to go to that ones first. 9 times 6 is 36. And if writing these down over here helps, have them do it, because it shows them how many zeros. Because it's 10, I've got 1 0. So now I'm going to go to the 10 spot, which is this 2. 2 times 4 is 8. Now I go to my hundreds, it has 2 zeros. So I have to write down 2 zeros. And then I just do 3 times 4, which is, you got it, 12. Now I can add all these together. 6 plus 0 is 6. 3 plus 8 is 11, so I got to put 1 there, and I regroup. 2 plus 1 is 3, and then bring down your 1. So 1,316. Let's do, and they won't even get up into the thousands. They're going to keep this in the hundreds, okay? They are going to want them to estimate again. Like I said, every time they have them estimate, I'll have them do a couple of them, and I'll show you really quickly what I mean by that. So if I have 843 times 6, they want you to estimate this big number, so I'm going to look here. We're going to look at that number. 1 through 4 is the same. 5 through 9 goes up. And 4 goes in that 1 through 4, so you would do 800, because all these numbers become zeros. The 8 stays the same, times 6. So 8 times 6 is 48, add your 2 zeros. And that's your estimation, what they're asking. Now, if I do the actual problem, remember, if you need to write 1, 10, 100, and that's all they're going to do. So if you need to write that so they can see. So 6 times 3 is 18. I write that down. I have no zeros over here. Now I go to my tens, which is this 4. And I do, but see, if I look here, I have a 0. So I put my 0. 4 times 6 is 24. And then I'm going to go to my 100. So I have to bring down 2 zeros. 8 times 6 is 48. And then I add, so I get 8, 5, 10, I'm going to regroup in a 5, so 5,058. This is this lesson, this is Mr. Rao's teaching 2.7. Enjoy, have fun with it, and I will see you next time as I teach 2.8. Have a good night.